Hello and welcome to my very first vlog. I've been excited about doing this for a while. First of all, I just want to apologize for the poor audio quality. There are still some things that I need to purchase in order to make the audio quality better, and there's some lighting issues, I know. So please excuse the poor quality audio and video for right now. As you can see in the opening intro, it was a little bit easier for me because I had some natural light. I was using my iPad to shoot all the video without an external microphone. So I muted the video and I just I created the soundtrack for the intro as well, and I used GarageBand for that, along with a keyboard and some other instruments. So you can look forward from here on out to seeing intros like that, and them just getting better and better as I purchase new equipment in order to be able to bring you the best audio and video possible. The title of the song that I used, that I created for the intro, is called "Rainy Days." It's a little bit of a slow jazzy tune, and it kind of reflected how I was feeling yesterday. There's a lot of preparation and work that goes along in doing a video journal, especially if you want to do it right. And although I'm not completely 100% on my game yet, as far as that's concerned, due to lack of equipment, I can give you the best that I possibly can right now. And if you enjoy the music, just give me a thumbs up and let me know. As well as I ask in advance for you to watch my vlogs. I'll be coming out with one every day, and it's going to chronicle different things that happen in my life. As you know, I'm a dialysis patient, and there's a lot of things that go along with that that you may not be privy to, but I'm going to bring it to you in a creative way with music. So you can look forward to a lot of that sort of thing. There's going to be good days, there's going to be bad days, and I invite you to share them with me. And please share the videos with your friends. And I think we could shed some light on this topic. Also, in addition to that, if there is anybody else that may be struggling with other chronic illnesses or other issues, there might be some things that could benefit you in it. For example, how I live day to day, my mental state, what sort of attributes you need to put into practice in order to be able to deal with a chronic illness. But today let's focus on some of the things that I've been wanting to talk to you about for a while. Yesterday was a good day. It was my son's birthday, and we took him to the Crayola factory in Easton. Some of the footage that you can see in the intro is from there, and some of the driving and things. And as you could tell, I had some video of my wife and my son and my little girl Annabelle. She's a real cutie pie. So we went to the Crayola factory, and it was really, really fun. I enjoyed myself. The kids really enjoyed themselves. We went out to eat afterwards, and we just had an overall good day. So I guess my first, point in ways to deal with chronic illness. And this is one of the things that I'm still learning, is that you can't spend your whole life thinking about your disease. If you do that, it's going to lead to terrible depression and self-pity. And it's just very important to try and when you have the opportunity, to push through some of the pain and the weakness and the fatigue in order to just enjoy your day. It's very, very, very important. You have to make that a priority. There was a time that on days when I didn't have dialysis, I had dialysis Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday were days that I would just think about my disease. And it's very difficult to live life that way. So your state of mind is super important in dealing with something like this. It's very important to stay positive. There are different ways to do that. It takes a lot of mental practice. Now, because I'm a Christian, and a relatively recent Christian, I've been doing that through going to church and fellowship and prayer. And God has really blessed me, and He's taken a lot of the negativity away from me, which is really, really important for me. It works for me. So it's been a blessing, and I just, I guess going along with that, number 2 would be having a really good support network at home and at church, because there are a lot of surgeries, there are a lot of procedures that need to be done. Some of them are painful, and it just makes it a lot better when you have a good support network. So let's recap so far. So positive state of mind, believing in God, and having a relationship with Him, and a support network are all very important. And one of the things that I'm trying to do is start a support group at my dialysis clinic. The dialysis clinic can be a very morbid place. A lot of people are suffering. They're in pain. It's very hard to sit in a chair for 4 hours while somebody plugs, big toothpick-sized needles into your arm. It can be very painful. I have a special cream that has lidocaine in it that I use to numb up the area. Right now, I'm not using the access in my arm because you can see it's very, very swollen. I don't know if you can see that or not. And I have a couple aneurysms. I have one there and one up here. So what they had to do is stop using this for a while, and they had to put in my neck a catheter, as you could see, until my arm heals up. This is my most recent surgery. And as you can see, it goes under my skin, and it goes up here, and it connects to my carotid artery there. I had a really unfortunate situation the other day. It was probably about 5 o'clock in the morning. The stitches that were holding the catheter in place externally were pinching me, and it's annoying me. I couldn't sleep. So what I did was I cut those stitches out, and it started to bleed. So at 5 o'clock in the morning, I had to wake my wife up, and I had to take an ambulance ride so the doctor could stop the bleeding. That was pretty scary. These are the kind of things that could happen. By no means am I the perfect patient. I had a history of non-compliance with my doctors, and since I've had a relationship with God and changed my whole mental outlook, I've been watching my diet like I was supposed to. I've been showing up to all my treatments, and these are all things that are vital in order to living a semi-normal life. My kidneys, even with dialysis, only work at 10%. So there's a big part of the renal system that does not work, and it causes a lot of fatigue and tiredness. So the days that I feel good, or I should say too, for other people out there that may have chronic illnesses, the days that you feel good, use them to your advantage. Enjoy the weather, enjoy the sunshine. Enjoy your children. Enjoy the small things in life. That's very, 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 very important. It's very important to me. It works for me. I know there are a lot of friends on Facebook that I've been learning. Have cancer, have MS, have other chronic diseases that are very difficult. Diabetes, all these things are difficult. And as far as I'm concerned, and as far as the way I see it, you have two choices. Either accept the fact that you have the disease and do what you're supposed to do, or second option, which is not a very good one, is just to die. And I don't know about you, but I'm not ready to die yet. I have a lot of things that I want to do. I want to be there for my children. I want to release a solo album, and I love life too much. I love life too much for that. So really, I personally have no choice. I have no choice. If you want to be alive, and not only do I want to be alive, but I want to enjoy my life. Kidney transplant is something that I've been looking into for a while now. My brother is a perfect match. He's going to be giving me a kidney. I'm not quite sure how long it's going to take to get all the preliminary testing done. But once that happens, I should be on a pretty good road. Not sure how long a kidney lasts. There is a possibility that the disease that I have may come back into the new kidney. I'm not sure, but I can tell you that taking one day at a time is crucial. Not to overthink. My pastor at church tells me to wait to worry. So I'm practicing that. I'm trying not to worry, and I'm just taking one day at a time and going through some of the trials and tribulations, not alone, but with the help of prayer and with God. My faith is very important to me, and I practice it. As time goes on, these video journals, I hope, will be used to inspire other people that are battling with similar circumstances, and maybe even help those people that aren't, in the respect that they could see that life for them, isn't so bad. I feel as though I think that we could tackle any sort of problem that we have, whether it's depression, anxiety, or tragedy, different hard times. I think we could all get through those things by using some of the same sets of principles. Like I said, acceptance, support group, living one day at a time, and having some sort of belief in a higher power. Those are all very important things that work for me. I hope that you can bear with me as I continue to make these vlogs better. It's very important to me that you watch the vlog and share with your friends, because there may be something that I say in the course of these vlogs that could really, really help someone else that may be struggling. And that is my whole purpose for doing this. I'm trying to take the focus off of me and trying to help other people. And that's another thing that really works. Taking the focus off of myself in order to be concerned for other people. That really takes the focus off of yourself and allows you to, no matter how bad your situation is, you come to the realization that there are people out there that have it worse than you. And I believe that we're all brothers and sisters here in this world. I think that we really need to stop talking about politics right now. We really need to stop talking about all these distractions that are in the news and really focus on helping one another, and partnering with one another in order to try and make this life as good as we possibly can. I'm really thankful that I have the opportunity to do this. For a lot of people that have known me in the past, it goes without saying that I'm a completely different person today. There's a lot of things that I've done that I'm not very proud of, and I had a whole new shift in spiritual consciousness and mental consciousness, and I want to use this time that I have here on earth in order to help other people. That's really what I'd like to do. So as time goes on, I hope to show you, like I said, some of the good days, some of the bad days, and with each video journal that I make, I'm going to create and write music, a musical score for it, and hopefully come out with full versions of the music, of the songs, that could be available for download if you like them. I would like to open up the opportunity for anybody to ask me anything, any questions that you may have. Feel free to just ask me, and we can do a question and answer session sometime down the line once we get to that point. But I think that doing this, we can open up a forum for sharing information, for support, for advice, and just enjoy some good music, and talk about anything that you want to talk about. I really appreciate you tuning in, and I extend to you the opportunity to check in. I will be coming out with a vlog every single day. It may take some time to edit, so sometimes I could be a day late, but there will be valuable information, and like I said, the vlogs are going to get better and better and better as time goes on. But we're about, I'd say, 18 minutes in. I don't want to make this too long for the very first one. I just wanted to give you a brief idea as to what this vlog channel is going to be all about. Again, I'd like you to tune in, watch it every day when you're able to, and please share it with your friends. Because that's what it's all about for me. I really want to be able to help somebody in this process, and also this helps me. This is therapeutic for me as well. So again, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoy this vlog. There's going to be a lot of great things to come, and enjoy some of the music that I make. Okay, so you guys have a really good day, and this pretty much sums it up for vlog number 1. Have a good day, and God bless.